The National Guard being called in and troops being called into the United States. Well, yes, that is actually happening here in New York. Will it be happening in more states? That is the real question here. I'll be showing you some footage here and what is actually happening here as millions of people are concerned. And a lot of people are saying this is because of illegal migrants. Yes, that is what people are saying as stepped up security, actually 9/11 type security. What happened with airplanes is now happening in more areas. People are saying this is what needs to happen. Other people are saying, should this have happened sooner? Other people are questioning, is this profiling? I'll let you be the judge here. I'll actually be showing you some news clips here. And a lot of people are saying, well, this is the state of the nation right now. Let's jump right in. Thank you so much for liking these videos. It helps push this information out to more people that might not know about this. Let's jump right in. Yeah, that's right. New York Governor Kathy Hochul sending 750 National Guard troops to New York City subways following a spate of multiple violence actions here. And I'm going to show you here some footage and some news clips. This is very concerning for millions of people and many people wondering, will this be the new steps for multiple other governors for this to happen in other states with National Guard stepping in? Take a listen here.
Hundreds of extra officers on platforms and trains, random bag checks. But criminals are still slipping through the cracks. 24 hours into the implementation of the governor's 5-point safety plan, an MTA worker has been assaulted and a Good Samaritan stabbed. News 4's Andrew Siff is live in Midtown, where the governor says all this is all psychological. Andrew?
Well, certainly there's a psychological component, Chuck. I'm at a very bustling Penn Station behind me. You can see there's a security checkpoint as people head towards the 1, 2, and 3 train, where you've got the National Guard standing watch. There are state troopers and MTA police doing the actual bag checks. Many commuters telling us they don't mind, but others are asking how long it's going to last and what it is exactly they're looking for. Rush hour at Penn Station tonight, and commuters saw the new deployment. New York State troopers, MTA police checking bags, and National Guard troops standing watch.
It doesn't bother me because somehow it makes me feel a little safety.
If you feel better walking past someone in a uniform to make sure that someone doesn't bring a knife or a gun on the subway, then that's exactly why I did it.
But civil rights advocates aren't happy.
Calling out the National Guard is over the top.
Many commuters also wondering what the bag checks are meant to find.
I mean, I wonder if the problem is what's in people's bags. Like, I don't know if they're going to check someone's bag and then the person's going to be like, okay, now I'm not going to shove somebody.
Another incident this week in the Bronx. A Good Samaritan tried to stop robbers from cutting and stealing a woman's purse.
I see one guy pulls out a box cutter in the middle of the air. I'm like, oh, wow. So 2 and 2, he's going to cut a purse strings and try to rob. So that's when I just jumped like 3 steps. I just jumped on one of them and started pouncing them.
Mayor Adams has defended the surge of police and bag checks, insisting it won't lead to profiling.
Random check. Predetermined number of people walk through. That predetermined number, you're going to stop and go through, do a bag check.
But as we watched the checks at Penn Station, some passengers seemed annoyed. Does it bother you?
Of course.
Do you feel like it does anything to make you safer?
I don't know. We don't know.
Now, Mayor Adams has said the biggest problem is recidivism, repeat offenders. But there's a big debate with the city council over whether to throw money into police overtime and make more arrests or more money into the root causes like homelessness and housing and poverty to begin to cut into that recidivism problem.
Now, as much as the governor, Kathy Hochul, might be trying to make things seem as not as bad as they are, when they have to call in 750 plus National Guard, you know things are pretty bad. And things are, they're trying to put on a happy face, but you know that they need severe help. You can let me know your thoughts here in the comments, but this comes after multiple attacks, and they're just honestly overwhelmed. And yeah, they're trying to say, hey, things are okay. We're just trying to, make things, a little bit safer, but clearly things are not okay. And we've seen other states do this in the past. And we've also seen Governor Kathy Hochul admit that they're overwhelmed from illegal migrants and asylum seekers, declaring executive orders that they are in a state of emergencies for asylum seekers and migrants, extending state of emergencies over migrant situations, extending this multiple times because of migrants. And remember here that they're in New York. They're not even near the epicenter, the southern border. They're not even near Texas or Arizona or Southern California. They're literally thousands of miles away. So imagine what the southern states are dealing with. New York is declaring state of emergencies and having, 750 National Guards sent down to their subways to deal with this. Imagine what other states are dealing with. Wow. I mean, you can just imagine how bad this is. I mean, we have the New York governor declaring a national emergency, or at least in their state, because of the immigrants and the migrants. It's wild. It's literally wild. And they're calling in National Guard because of their own words, how bad the situation is. Imagine what Texas is dealing with. Imagine what Arizona is dealing with, and California is dealing with, and the southern states. It's mind-blowing. And to think that other states aren't dealing with this exact same situation right now is befuddling. You can let me know your thoughts here in the comments. And this is why, we've seen like the Texas governor not picking sides at all, but saying these other states are dealing with a small taste of what they've been dealing with for years. And we've honestly, I think most people think or know that the border situation has been getting worse and worse. And, we've seen the Texas governor shipping some of the migrants by bus and stuff, even by plane, to some of these other states. And they're only dealing with a small percentage, a small fraction of what Texas is dealing with. So really, the next question we need to ask ourselves is, will we have National Guard deployed like this in more states? Will we have state of emergencies declared? Will we have more security checkpoints and maybe even lockdowns and things like this here in more states? You can let me know your thoughts here in the comments. I will keep you up to date. Make sure to like and share this video. It sends it out to more people here that need to know about this information. I'll keep you up to date here on a daily basis at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every day. Make sure to subscribe down below. Click the bell icon after subscribing. Click here to see Congress's unexpected bill passed, or click here to see what is happening on March 11th. Thanks, and I'll see you in the next video.